Hello again, YouTube. I hope you're all having an amazing day today. So, as you may remember last time around, I accidentally triggered the start of the Grey Warden portion of the main quest line in my attempt to find this demon. That was my mistake. I'm sorry. It was all a bit sort of higgledy-piggledy, but we're going to stick in this particular area for the time being. We'll do the Grey Warden stuff, and then we'll go find that gosh darn demon and see how much time we have left over after all of it's finished. So, we need to go gather some samples of the blight for our elven Grey Warden researcher. So, that's what we're going to do. Without further ado, let's get to it. Right, we're in Greyhold. We're going to go destroy those blight boils and get the samples needed. There might be a few quests, like side quests, that I can pick up while we're in the new area as well, so I'll go grab them. So I have something to do, or some more stuff to do, alongside getting that demon at long last. Again, I'm sorry, I kind of messed up. I didn't really know what I was doing, I just couldn't make my mind up. It was like, let's do this quest. Now let's go and do this quest on the other side of the map. No, wait, let's go do this quest instead. It was a mess, I'm sorry.
Let's find those boil samples.
Yes.
Looks like there's caves on the far side of the village.
Oh, yeah.
We can start there.
Look at the blight. It's all sort of stuck to the rock, sort of coming out of the crags there. But this village got hit hard, kind of like Demeter's Crossing.
You've been to the farmlands. There's a family. Voss. I'm close with him, with Ursa. They spoke of the blight. The blight. Before all of this happened. They knew. But if they knew, why aren't they here?
If I find anything, I'll let you know.
Okay, so the Voss family, according to Ida, had some... Well, they obviously were in the know, but maybe we'll find something on our travels. I don't know where this farm is, but...
Lavendel Village. Whatever happened here looks like Demeter's Crossing.
It's still standing. And I'll fight to keep it that way.
That's exactly why I brought you, Davran, because I figured you'd have the motivation. But yeah, if we see the farm, we can go investigate that lead as well, just in case. Might lead us to some sussy peeps. Your leg giving you some trouble there, man, or your knee. I'm sorry. Oh, there's another quest up here.
Are you all right?
I'm not.
I need to go over there, but let me see what this guy has to say. Then we'll double back.
Are you here to help Lavendel? I'm Bastion. There's more out there than blight. You must be careful.
Of what?
Yeah.
I heard something from up at Gaspin Manor while I was escaping here. The place has been abandoned for years. They say the Lord had some cursed treasure. One day he just disappeared. Could the blight awaken a curse? If it draws evil here, the treasure's up there somewhere. It should have been destroyed.
That is smelling like demons, surely. An academic
I wouldn't be surprised
interest.
if damage from the blight stirred something up.
Nor would I. Whether a curse or some other magical disturbance, it bears investigation.
Oh, now we've got like an interesting thread for you as well. Oh gosh, I'm so sorry. I'm just coming into these people's houses and just stealing stuff. Strange lights. I was running through the woods when I saw it. Lights up at old Gaspin Manor. I'm sure of it. I haven't been up there since I was a kid, and we dared each other to knock on the door. I wasn't going to look now with the blight on my heels. No one should be there. Cursed place. No one is ever there.
Something strange at this Gaspin Manor. People in Lavendel believe it's cursed.
Well, this is exciting for you, isn't it, Emmrich? Ghost stories, maybe some spirits. That's right up your alley. See, I've made a perfect choice with my companions. In my opinion. Okay, we're in the blighted tunnel. Ugh.
Got a sample. I'm guessing they'll need more than one.
Knowing how Antoine experiments. Yes.
Oh, jeez. What on earth was that? No, it doesn't matter. We don't need to know. Oh my god, there's so many.
On your guard. Son, on that.
That one, quickly!
I've got more of that where it came from, believe me. Why is that one so crusty? Ew. Oh, because I was hitting the wrong side. That would be why. Yeah, that's going over there. The blight is so nasty. I know it's not supposed to be pleasant, but it really is more disgusting than it was before, I think. Because it's moving. Oh. It's almost alien, isn't it, really? Okay. We got another sample.
Got the sample.
Good.
Not the cleanest of endeavors, but we're making fine progress.
Thank you for the encouragement. I'm gonna need more of that. Lots of dead things again. Oh, what the? Oh, it's one of those boys. Uh-huh. Oh, we've got a level 30 blight cyst as well. Ow. Actually, Emmrich, can you attack that, please, while I deal with this? Okay, he's taunted it. Nice. Good job, man. He's still... He is still doing his thing. Right, you can apply weaken on there as well.
Darkspawn, don't drop your guard.
I don't want to get rid of that blight cest. Nice.
Everyone all right?
I've had some practice in this.
Oh no! I was accidentally hitting that blight cyst. I don't want to do that. Like, not even remotely. Because what is that? That's the champion of Parched Hopes. Level 30. I already had trouble with some of these if I was a little too under-leveled, you know? So I don't really want to risk it.
Got it.
If the gods spread blight, imagine the entire world remade like these infested wetlands.
I've never seen a surge like this.
It's very quick. Although there is part of me that wants to... No, don't do it. We'll do it later. We'll come back. We'll come back. Right, so we can follow this blighted thing here. Oh, this is the farm. Perhaps. Flooded farmlands. Ah, okay, so we've got...
This was farmland.
My word, you're right.
The Blight took it recently.
Perhaps we can find evidence for Ida then, because the Voss family, they were in the farms.
Check out the ballista. Could be useful.
Oh yeah.
You just want to shoot stuff.
Well, maybe I do, Davrin. Is that so wrong? Up this area. There we go. So. Oh my gosh, there was like a mini... sort of a rocking horse in the shape of a griffin. Very Grey Warden-esque. Right. Now we can get in here. Ugh. A family note. Meeting a friend out by the well. Knocked upstairs, but Mum said she's still not feeling well. I'll be home for supper. If I beat you back from the fields, I'll get it started.
signs of a family that disappeared.
Oh no. Awesome. I wasn't sure if I was actually going to be able to use that. I thought maybe it would be Nev's sort of specialty. But thankfully we have the dagger. Amelia Voss's diary. I came up here. I needed to think without it watching me through his eyes. Can it do that? He's down in the field, says a blight's coming, of all things, but he's ready. He just needs to keep digging. Ursa came by later, but something in what she said. Has it taken her, too? The door's locked from the outside now. When did that happen? I can hear water dripping. I won't get out in time. Oh gosh.
They knew the blight was coming.
There she is.
But how? And what went wrong after?
Oh, that's sad. I'm sorry. There's lots of drawings, though. You see them on the wall. Sort of a very dark, shadowy figure with horns. One of the elven gods. So, we need to come over here. Here it is. Check up here. And there's nothing. There's that blight cyst again. Oh, there's a note. Rupert Voss's field checks. Here we go, more clues. Dug the south field. Dug the close field. Don't dig again. Keep moving. Shout a wish down a well, and it will just say it again. Check the fields. It's there. I know it's right. Can't leave yet. Dug the south field. Dug the close field. Dug the south field.
Oof. Digging over the same areas. What was he searching for?
Is that him? You think that was him? Like these farmers have now turned? There's unfortunately some people in here. Oh boy. A blight sample?
I think it sensed us
Yeah.
attacking the boils. It's not happening.
We need to stop it.
Okay, Davrin, you attack that. Good job, Davrin. Let's just put them both in there, actually. You are, but Davrin ain't. Okay, you two can combo with that. Oh no. I got it. I'm okay. Nice, Davrin. Good job, man.
That's been sorted.
Oh, a fire orb. That could be good. I'm actually okay. Right. And that should be our last sample. Oh no, I'm blighted.
And another sample.
Get out.
That must be enough for an analysis.
Yeah. Let's get back to Evka and Antoine.
Just because I walked in like a silly Billy doesn't mean that you have to join me. I know solidarity and everything, but please, stay safe. Only one fool allowed here, and that's me. Okay, Evka and Antoine. Where are they? Oh, hang on. There's another note. I need to do that. That's the champion. I can't do that yet. Evka, Antoine. Get to Gaspin Manor. Okay, the demon is up by here. So, let's continue looking for these notes. So there's a note over here in this sort of area somewhere. So the last one.
There's a fight ahead.
Oh yeah, sorry, I couldn't see them. Nice. Well done. Ursa Voss's journal. An echo always answers back. It always listens too. As thanks for clearing the boards, it's making sure I'm ready. Nothing has to change. The days don't have to change. Dad's will be in the fields and Mum will feel better. Her voice is in the well now too. We just need everything ready before the blight comes. It was right about the dead birds. It's right about this too.
Whatever this echo was in the well, I think it possessed them. The more people go near it, the more it gets in their minds.
It didn't want the people to leave. It fed off the cycle of their routines.
That journal mentioned clearing boards from the well. It was sealed away once. Whatever's down there, whatever you did to those people, I won't let you do it again.
No.
We're sealing the well. Sealing.
Yes. Well, it's gonna pop out.
It's done.
Oh, no.
No more echo. For now.
Okay. Well, it looks like we actually just demolished the well, but that works as well. I thought, well, I don't know why I thought. Now it can't pop out. It'll have to find somewhere else to appear from. Evka and Antoine. There they are. Hello. You have your samples.
Antoine? Antoine!
Yes? Yes, the blight samples. They're like nothing we've seen, or anything in the Warden records. And I almost hear voices in it. The gods calling the blight.
I can't hear anything. But if you believe me...
We knew things were bad. But if the Blight's being called, the situation's more unpredictable than we thought. We need to...
I give you two reign, and this is where it leads. Chasing Rook's lies.
First Warden,
Stay away from the Blight and the Wardens. How many times must you be told?
Until I get it through to you.
Until you listen, I'll be here.
Not helping. Rook knew something was wrong.
I can hear it in the samples.
Sorry, Evka.
The gods. She's telling the truth. The blight has changed. And that changes everything.
It changes nothing. Your sensitivity to Blight is useful, Warden Antoine. But you've had more than one snake in your ear.
I don't know if I should antagonize him, but I really don't like this jerk. Like, back off.
He's trying to help.
Enough.
Oh, Davin
You
approved of
tampered
that.
with a ritual that unleashed Blight. You did not know what you were doing then, and you don't now.
If gods control the Blight, we need to change how we approach it.
Archdemons control Blight, and we'd sense if one had risen. We'd make the sacrifices needed to fight it.
But we...
The Blight has increased. Now is not the time to lose focus. Wardens Evka and Antoine, are you sworn to combat the Blight?
Yes, but...
Then report back to Weishaupt and do so.
I'm sorry.
That went poorly, even for a talk with him.
He's an asshole. I don't like him.
What an asshole. A lot of people are gonna die for his arrogance.
Maybe.
So much for convincing the Wardens.
We can't give you the order, but you have us.
We'll keep tracking the Darkspawn and the Blight. We'll do what we can.
Thank you.
If we learn the gods' plans, you will too.
Appreciate it. I kind of see it with the first Warden,
The
kind of.
god of monsters had been hard at work.
But still, like,
She'd taken the Darkspawn and made them so much worse.
if his expert's saying this is the case, please listen.
Now, she and Elganon had their glorious new army. The risen gods were ready,
Uh-oh.
and they had just the target.
Oh dear. So the villager was here. Just down these stairs. There she is. Sorry to be the bearer of bad news.
The Voss family? Did you find anything?
There was something in the well. It got to them.
But we aren't supposed to listen. Stories. But it was sealed.
It's sealed again.
When it's safe to go back, I'll bury it even deeper for Ursa. Thank you for letting me know.
The least I can do, I'm sorry. Through the blighted tunnels. Oh, I see red crystals, maybe? Oh, geez, that scared
How are you
me.
faring with the son, Davrin?
It's all good. He's behaving, minding his manners, quiet as a mouse.
So, all the squawking from your room.
Must have been Tosh throwing a temper tantrum.
I distinctly heard a griffin shriek.
Okay, yeah. Sometimes he acts out.
You must instill some discipline. Manfred needed to be taught boundaries as well.
Uh-huh. Except Hassan's a griffin.
And clever. That will only increase, believe me.
Parenting tips with Emmrich. That's adorable. Need to break that crystal and move on. Got the mana. We've got more
This
crystals.
is the cursed mana.
Could use some fixing up.
Oh, jeez.
Good job. Lord Gaspin's treasure belongs to the Venatori.
Does it though? Not sure it does, champ. There we go.
Trouble nearby. Time to fight.
I made that one ready.
Oh, someone behind us. Nice. Nice. Oh.
So they want Lord Gaspin's treasure, but look at this place. It's really still here? What was that?
Suspicious voice.
The manor is supposed to be cursed.
It's probably just a demon. Don't worry about it. I did not have a look here. I mean, honestly, I actually do. That's why I'm here. I'm hunting for answers.
What lies... Huh. Anyone else suddenly thinking about...
A cellar. The longer we're here, the more this being craves our attention.
I mean, if it's stuck in the cellar, it might be kind of lonely, so I kind of get it. Here we go. The cellar. And I can dispel this because I have a fancy knife.
the cellar?
Venatori note, you wish to go to the Anderfels, suit yourself. Take any foolish enough to follow you. If you want to chase some convoluted theory, so be it. You're free to return to whatever desolate place you wish, but do not expect my interest or support. Alia.
Stay on guard.
Oh god. Whenever you see these sorts of, the urns, always on high alert. Lord Gaspin's notes. There should be no secrets here. The door, it vexes me. It is mine, and I will forge a way through it. I am lord of this manor, and its secrets shall yield to me. How did that turn out for you, buddy? Research journal. Nothing of interest, nothing of note. What do they know? None have studied the Anderfels as I have. Do they think my interest lies in posts and lintels, or whatever rot they mock me with? The manor holds value even now. Lord Gaspin found more than mere treasure, I'm sure. And when I give this lost power to the risen god, not even Aelia and Zara will rival me in esteem.
Research notes. This man wanted Lord Gaspin's treasure to impress Elganon.
Yep, seemingly so. Oh. Oh god.
The spirit walks by fixation.
They did indeed.
Expect a place like this.
It's perfect demon housing. I'm gonna pick up the treasure it dropped. Okay, getting more stuff for Tash. They are indeed very lucky. But this was the chamber where it was stuck. There's another chest. Thank you. Oh! Davrin's getting lucky too. And we got some skeletons. Praising something. Read this. Final missive. The door, all those days, all those long months, only for this I made. We have an arrangement. No, we have what we want. No. I'll seal the way. I can't.
This writing is old. If it was Lord Gaspin, whatever he thought was back here, it wasn't enough. He found a demon, or became the one we met. If the demon was the curse, at least we've kept it away from Lavendel. Once we're done, we can let Bastion know.
Right, Bastion.
Rook. Always good to see people return. Means they're still alive.
We went up to Gaspin Manor.
You did? And the curse? Was it... Did the blight wake it?
Less the blight and more like some Venatori. There was a demon haunting the manor.
Yeah.
We stopped it.
Huh. Well, we all knew something wasn't right. And thank you. There's one less evil to worry about.
Thankfully, it was just a demon. Carefully across this, not to fall and
Emmrich, I think
hurt ourselves.
to let Manfred learn some things on his own.
Oh, parenting
Such
classes.
as?
You know, like any kid. Let them fall, scrape their knee.
That could dislodge his patella bone, hinder his ambulation.
Or he might learn to walk and not fall next time.
That's a harsh thing to wish on a spirit who yearns only to experience the world.
Falling down's a big part of the world.
Manfred's body is an intricate construction. There's no need to bruise it, or him, unnecessarily.
Oh, Manfred is so precious. The sweetest of baby boys, obviously. Ew. Ew. I think we're done. Yeah. There was no chance I was getting close to those freaks. Absolutely not. That is a no from me. Our demon should be here. And we need to not clip that blight cyst. Maybe it will heal? I don't know. We'll get away from it.
Is at the shape of your will.
He's a cool frog man.
I last my common rage. When you fought on petty ends and cracked the heart and burned the soul.
Right.
Whatever you are, give me my freedom if you can.
Nice, we did it. Davin, you standing in the fire. we are, Emmrich. Well, I'm taking fire. I just jumped straight into that like a fucking hero. Sorry, fudging hero. How are you going, champ? Right, are you boys ready? Yes, they do. What is he doing? Okay. You stop him from doing that? Nice. Thank you so much, Emily. Absolute legend. Nice. Good job. Well done, team. Very well done.
That's it. The necropolis door to the demon, the real demon these all came from, should be open.
We know where to go to end it.
We do, but how much of a big level is he gonna be? How much of a big level? English is hard today. Sorry. Is it gonna be level 35? I hope not. Hopefully it's doable. But there's only one way to find out. We'll go back and check. Okay. Ah, checking on an echo. Rook, I went with Wardens Rodri and Janie to check on the well. We made sure it was still sealed, packed the earth tighter around it, and Warden Ilona, she's a mage, said she'd put wards on it. The echo is buried for now, but it never truly disappears. Wherever it's gone, if you meet it again, be careful and don't listen too close. Sincerely, Ida of Lavender. Well, that's good. I'm glad that that was resolved reasonably well. It was a shame about the family, of course, but that's good to know. So, do we have any conversations? With Lara, Emmrich, oh my god. Tarsh Lucanus, right. Davrin, Harding. Okay, we've got a lot of chatting to do. Let me just check in with everyone before we go to the necropolis. We have some things to talk about. Okay. Emmrich would like to talk. So, naturally I oblige. Oh, he's sitting in his chair. Very nice.
Ah, Rook. Care to join me on a visit home?
Time for the old grave rituals?
Yes. The memorial gardens need tending.
Oh.
It should be peaceful and quite undisturbed. You'd be most welcome company.
Well, thank you. I would love to go visit the gardens. Just so happens it ties in with us going to take down a demon. So, amazing timing. Oh! There's a pond and actually some flowers in here now. That's really nice. See? The potential. It's coming together.
Did I see you writing a message to the Inquisition? What's that about?
You know, Varric and I were part of the Inquisition, right? I'm trying to get news about the South. But Charter hasn't replied to any of my messages. I'm trying not to worry about what's happening there, but... No, it's probably fine. Charter's just busy. She's always busy.
Charter... who's that?
She's the Inquisition's spy master. Or she would be, if there was still an Inquisition. I suppose she just works for the Inquisitor now?
The Inquisition's presence.
I haven't heard much about the Inquisition in years.
Oh, that's intentional. When the breach was open, we needed a large group to stop Southern Thedas from falling into chaos. It's changed in the years since. We're a smaller force working underground to keep an eye on things going on in the world.
We could use her help.
Why isn't she here? We could use a hand.
Charter entrusted the search for Solus to Varric, to us. The world's large, and she's got many things to deal with.
So how long were you with the Inquisition? 10 years?
Something like that. Why?
You must know the Inquisitor.
Well, yeah, we worked together. I wasn't part of the Inquisitor's inner circle, though. I spent more time with the ordinary people, the ones you didn't hear about.
Ordinary people?
So tell me about these ordinary Inquisition members I haven't heard about.
The Inquisition hired hundreds, and most of them weren't Magisters or Ben Hasrith or the left hand of the Divine. There were scouts and stable hands, carpenters and cooks and quartermasters, even 2 dedicated pastry chefs. Most of them volunteered, like me. We wanted to help in whatever small way we could.
They had like a lot of people just sort of milling around in the wherever we were as the Inquisition. There were always a lot of staff. It wasn't small.
You helped people. That's not small.
Yes.
It sure felt like it sometimes.
Every
I'd
little
sit
helps.
with Rector and Faulkner, and we'd watch the important people with their important business rushing by.
Rector, Faulkner...
Liliana gave all her agents pseudonyms.
Right, like Charter.
Well, Charter's Charter, but when the other 2 and I were together, we were just Lace, Wilbur, and Katya.
What about the advisors?
And the Inquisitor's advisors? What about them?
Of all of them,
Yeah.
I'd say Josephine is my favorite. She's lovely.
She was very kind.
She still sends me a box of handmade sweets from Val Royeaux every year on my name day.
Aw.
Cullen and I got along too, but he was always busy. He would have bad days from lyrium withdrawal sometimes.
Oh, yeah.
And I would share the tea that my ma sent. He's from Ferelden too. Maybe it reminded him of home.
What about Leliana? I heard she's... intense.
I think she likes to cultivate that reputation. She's not nearly as terrifying as she sounds.
Liliana's fun.
I passed her in the Great Hall one day, and she suddenly turned and asked me if I wanted a nug.
A nug? Those small pink rodent things? What for?
She loved them and made a hobby of breeding them as pets.
So did you take the nug?
No! What am I gonna do with a nug?
Look after it? I don't know, dude. And the inner circle.
But you did know people from the Inquisitor's inner circle, didn't you?
I knew them, sure, but those early days, all I wanted was to prove myself and not get in anyone's way. Some of them were more approachable than others.
Oh, yeah?
Sarah was a puppy with a new toy. 100 new toys. Fun, if you can handle the mess. She was really the only one who could make Rainier, Blackwall then, let down his guard.
Oh, I loved
Otherwise, he
Blackwall.
kept to himself and stuck to the stables. We'd talk when I visited the horses. And there was Cole, of course.
Cole, yeah.
The spirit boy?
Mm-hmm.
Yep. I was just sitting on the walls one day, and he asked if he could join my game.
Like a card game?
Nah, just good old people watching.
Yeah.
Must have seemed like a game to him somehow.
He liked
We'd
watching
pick
people.
Strangers out of the crowd and try to say something about them. Like, ooh, she heard the joke yesterday and she's still trying not to laugh. Or one of Cole's. His eyes remind her of the ones beneath her bed.
Eyes on... Oh, jeez. Okay, that's kind of... I mean, it's creepy, but it's kind of funny. Why am I laughing? It's not funny. What? Sure.
I have so many questions.
I have questions, but...
Believe me, I did too.
Cole didn't elaborate?
I think I prefer the mystery. Don't you?
Wasn't Cole an empath? He must have been great at this game.
Aha, but the rule was you couldn't say anything you actually knew. He got it in the end. I think.
So you didn't ask him if he guessed right?
Well, being right wasn't the point. Making a habit of seeing people was. I think he liked that. It's why you don't miss.
Do you miss the Inquisition?
Do you miss it? The Inquisition, I mean.
It's hard to miss an organization. They're only as good as their people, don't you think? But I do miss my friends. We write each other, but it's not the same. And the Inquisition is different from what we've built here. Not better or worse, just different. It's special when you're among people working toward the same goal.
Not everyone. There was Solus.
There was indeed.
What did you really think of him back then?
Lonely. He always seemed lonely. It's hard not to be when you hold yourself above everyone else.
He is a jerk. I don't like Solus, I'm
You mean
sorry.
it's hard not to be lonely when you're a pompous ass?
Something like that.
You can say it, you know. Try it out. Solus is a pompous ass.
Maybe he is, but I can still feel sorry for him, can't I?
Sure.
Anyway, I'm sure something out there's on fire, and here I am rambling about the past. I should let you go. Talk later?
By all means, Harding. I'm glad we've got some approval, because like I said in the beginning, I was not getting very much approval from her at all because I kept picking the wrong options. So it's nice to actually finally be getting somewhere with her, right? And not messing up too badly. This is Bellara. She wants to chat. What do you want?
I cannot say.
Oh, it's the Nardus to
Who
Tharlan.
created you?
I cannot say.
Oh.
What can you say?
I cannot say.
Right. Deserve that.
Got the archive spirit working, I see.
Rook, you're here.
I am, yes.
And I did. Sort of. A little bit. It appears, but it won't tell me anything.
You simply ask the wrong questions. A common affliction of the weak-minded.
Also that. It's kind of mean.
How does that happen?
I thought it was just an archive. How can it be mean?
The creator, its creator, I mean. An archive spirit takes on the personality of whoever makes it. Which, okay, that's an idea. Syrian learned a lot, taught me a lot about these archives. They have, well, not thoughts like us, but sort of pathways, I guess. They can only respond to specific questions worded in specific ways. So, if you're powerful, like almost God-level powerful, how would you talk to someone you see as lesser?
Forcefully, I guess.
I'd probably just tell them what to do.
Right. Don't waste time on them, just get to the point. Let's try it.
Okay.
Archive, tell me who built you.
One of the greatest of Elvenan, a steward of her glory. Truly, I was blessed to bathe in his warmth. Anaris built me, and to him I shall someday return.
You mean the Forgotten One?
I cannot say.
Good point. That was us.
That name, Anaris.
Anaris. I know I've heard that name before.
Yeah, a Forgotten One. Remember the nursery rhymes? Don't speak their names or they'll come for you. Unlike our so-called good gods, which, well, we saw what happened there. So who knows what they really were? The Forgotten Ones. They used to say Solus was one, so best case scenario, like him. Worst case, well, you heard it talk.
Right. So this thing's dangerous if it belonged to one of them.
Could be, but still important and invaluable. Everything Anaris knew, this thing knows, and my people deserve to know.
I understand why she
Get
wants
it
to.
tell me.
Why she wants to pursue this path. Like, it's history, isn't it? So, let me see if I can ask about Solus.
Archive. Tell me about the Dreadwolf.
An ideologue and a fool who will soon pay the price. When Anaris dispatches the Evanuris, he will spare a thought for Fen Harel.
Let me ask about the Evanuris while we're here.
Archive. Tell me about the Evanuris.
A group of cowards, hiding behind their more powerful magic and superior numbers. Their jealousy of Anaris was palpable. Their war is unending. But Anaris will prevail.
Good luck, Balara. Just don't make it
Have
worse.
fun with the condescending spirit.
I'll try. Could be worse, I guess.
Worse, like the wound of betrayal Lord Anaris suffered. Soon he will cast down the oppressors and take his rightful place.
What a shame I can't stay longer. Good luck.
Appreciate the support.
Hey, it's progress. She approves. That's fine. I need to talk to Davrin, and Lucanus wanted to chat too, and Tosh. Everyone wants to talk.
Why do you run around in fancy mage clothes?
Why not?
Because I like them.
You're barely even wearing a shirt.
You fight Anton with a bare midriff.
Everything all right?
We're fine. Just trading fashion tips.
Okay.
So what I wear is a problem for you?
It's not. It's just... Why dress like that? Are you trying to make your mother happy?
Think maybe, Tosh. Maybe that's what you're doing? I don't know. You're just rebelling? Like, what? Why does it matter? Your mother said something.
Is this about what your mother said on the beach?
No.
What'd she say?
Tasha's mother said that Tash acted more like a man than a woman.
And you feel like you should wear dresses to make her happy?
No. Can you imagine me in a dress? I'd look stupider than I'd look stupid.
To be fair, I was never a fan of dresses either. I was always forced to wear them as a kid. So I can kind of feel like that sort of parental pressure being like, no, you have to act this certain way. And I'm like, but I don't like it, right? I get the frustration. It's not about the dress.
This isn't about the dress, is it?
No, it's... I don't know. She always says stuff like that. About how I dress.
That's parents for you, though,
act.
man.
And?
It feels... right. When she says I act more like a man. It feels... right. Why does it feel right?
Tosh, do you like being a woman?
Nobody likes being a woman.
Ah.
This is stupid. Forget I said anything.
I guess it really depends on your experience of being a woman as well. Like, there are some aspects, there are people who are comfortable with it, right? But there are some aspects which kind of suck. Well, we're here to help. I don't know.
If you don't want to talk about it anymore, we won't.
It's not something that I can
But
force
whatever
myself
this is,
into saying
this
for you.
team is here for you.
I still don't know what this is.
Some of my friends in Minrathas talk about not feeling comfortable in their own skin. As a man, as a woman. I could see if they'd like to talk. Maybe what they say fits how you're feeling.
Yeah. Okay. And thanks. You do look really pretty.
She is pretty.
Oh.
To look at, I'd smudge your makeup.
Thanks for letting me down gently.
Well, okay. I mean, as long as, like, Nev's friends can help. I mean, can't say I'd be much good. I can just listen, right? I've never experienced anything really like that, so I'm just unable to give, like, proper sage advice, if you will. Right, Lucanus.
Lucanus, where is he?
He's gone. Aww.
Sorry, didn't mean to interrupt.
Please do. I need to hear an actual voice now and then.
Can't imagine why.
I'm starting to dream that I'm a griffin. Squawk.
Dream big.
Keep dreaming. It's good to have goals in life.
The real dream is getting him to take a nap. So what brings you by?
Just curious, really. Wondering what it's like being a Grey Warden. There've always been these legendary warriors living apart from the world.
Don't know about that. I spent time with people who were bad right up till they took their vow.
How so?
Weishaupt is the last stop for the wrong sort. If you're facing prison or worse, you can always join the Grey Wardens and take your chances with the Blight.
Yep. Because we actually, in previous games, like if there were some people who'd done like serious misdemeanors, and then we could send them to the Grey Wardens so that they could partake in the joining ritual as a way of sort of atoning for all the bad things that they had done. Why is the First Warden so angry, man?
Has your First Warden always been, well,
a knob
stubborn
end?
Bastard.
One way of putting it?
He means well in his own way. He's old-fashioned. Tradition is everything. Keeps us disciplined. We never deviate from it.
He'll have to. Elganon and Gillenine won't play by his rules.
If he even believes in them. The man doesn't have much imagination. Even the right sword can be the wrong sword.
Right. Who are the wrong sort?
And just how, wrong are the wrong sort?
Thieves, brigands, pirates, and the odd murderer now and then.
Sounds fun, right up to the murdering.
At least now they're murdering Darkspawn.
Good point. Tell me about Weishaupt.
I've heard about Weishaupt. Never been there.
It's a giant fortress and home of the Grey Wardens. It's been standing for as long as anyone remembers. At least since the first Blight.
Does it have floating buildings like the lighthouse?
No, but things float up from the latrines.
Huh. Fun bunch you hang out with.
The wrong sword have their charm.
Oh, you're not like that? And that's like the most normal one, and then it's a flirt. I don't really want to. Would I join the Wardens? Probably not. But then it's like, I don't really prefer prison either. So I have to flirt with him, but I don't... I prefer prison, maybe, I guess.
I'd rather take my chances in prison.
It's not all bad.
When does it get good?
When Darkspawn threaten a village, when innocent people are in danger.
True.
Then we swoop in, swords held high, armor gleaming, while 100 faces look to us for salvation. And they all live to see the sunrise because of what we do.
Okay. Now I get it.
Best part is the Warden fighting alongside you. Maybe they've done some bad things in the past. But after that day, it's different. There's some honor in their life where there wasn't before. Nothing like seeing redemption happen before your eyes.
It's true. It's a chance for them to make amends, right? Everyone deserves that. Good point.
We all need that chance. Put past sins to right.
It makes the Warden stronger to have people in our ranks who've lived in the shadows.
Which I understand.
When a storm comes, you don't want farmers and florists fighting archdemons. It takes the wrong sword to put the world right.
Kinda like us, I suppose.
Minus the skeleton butler.
I don't know. Manfred the Warden has a ring to it.
How about we quit while we're ahead?
Oh, come on.
See you around.
Manfred could do a great job. He could serve you tea.
Back, demon! No further! Isn't
Tosh.
standing up to them supposed to work?
Let Lucanus go. Don't make us hurt both of you.
What's going on? Lucanus?
It's not Lucanus, it's the demon. It's taking him over. He's trying to leave.
Oh.
Smells like jam and brimstone.
Rook, do something!
I can give him a kiss. I don't know. Spite enough. Come on, bro.
Spite, stop. You're not taking Lucanus through the alluvium.
Bad demon.
I could, if you'd move.
So you can take him where? Off a cliff, or worse?
How did... Rook? Dash?
You tried to walk through the alluvium in your sleep.
Spite wanted out.
I need coffee.
Are you okay, bro? Coffee doesn't fix everything, but you alright, man?
This could be better. It's hard for Spite to take control when I'm awake, so I try to stay awake.
You can't just stay awake forever. I think that would kill you.
I'll be more careful next time.
It's already pretty bad. It's like after 24 hours, you're already starting to lose it. You start hallucinating and things. It's actually incredibly dangerous. Obviously, with the demon inside of you, I would imagine the effects are slightly less. But in terms of like real life stuff, please get enough rest because it is so bad for you if you don't sleep. Tie yourself down. Can we talk to Spite?
We have to make Spite understand that he's endangering you.
He's Spite, not learning. He doesn't listen to anyone. Don't worry about it. This won't happen again.
Well...
And thanks.
I hope not. Here we go. Yeah, this is where all the Venatori cultists were just vibing. And now that we've defeated all of those demons, we can see that the lights have extinguished. And we can just open those doors. Actually want to get a little bit of ulti charge before we go in.
It's quiet. That spirit we've been chasing must be waiting inside.
Let's see how high of a level it is. God.
You ignored each warning, scoffed at every taunt. With every death, I tasted freedom. For without the door seals, I can take on a worthy form at last. Witness the greatest treasure of the dead.
Oh yeah? This is a huge arena. I mean, it's cool looking. Look at all the fog as well.
It's possessed a high dragon's corpse.
It still has its lightning.
Mistakes were indeed made. We can't do this one. We can't do it. Dude, there is absolutely no way I'm level 25. We're gonna get absolutely wrecked. Oh shoot.
Good to go again.
We got the chest. See if I can get any more potions. I see one for the ulti, but not for me. Okay, what is it doing now? We've only got like a quarter of its health down. Oh my gosh, this is so silly. Living on the edge. Nope. I'm definitely not bro. That was that was so stupid. Why did I... Why? Okay, we're not going back to do that, demon. I'll just go for a walk in the garden. That was a big mistake. Oh, this is nice.
Thank you again for coming. It'll be good to perform the rites of remembrance with another watcher. Excellent. Manfred found his way down.
Oh, he's so excited.
Good, Manfred.
He sounds excited.
Oh.
I thought we'd start the rites here. A tableau of the dead, commissioned 173 years ago.
Okay.
I remember this. A visiting Orlesian mage called it the most macabre thing he'd ever seen.
That's a compliment.
Orlesians. Fabulous artists, but no eye for the long run. These lives were flickers against the ages, precious, fragile, and finite. Now they serve as a warning. Don't linger overlong in the gloom. Live with grace and fervor while you may.
You people do. This brings back memories. I guess we could. No, few people do.
Not a lot of people take that advice.
It's still well worth the attempt. That one's livelier. Here. Who were you when you breathed above?
This body was a tailor's, a mother's. She laughed and taught and wove the robes kings wore when they were crowned.
Someone must realign her thoracic vertebrae. I hope the novices are inspecting the displays.
I should hope so.
Being a watcher of the Grand Necropolis should come with standards.
I remember it being better kept in my day. Doubtlessly just the comforting murk of time.
Slackers.
You could ask someone down here if it's true.
There's a thought.
Time to light the candles?
If you would.
Been a while since I paid homage to our dead.
Would you care to light the candle, Rook?
I would. There we go, sorry.
Look at this. The last tomb of the Tannhausens. A very influential family in the Storm Age.
We broke the bones of dragons.
A posthumous motto. Their last heir met his match against a Highland Ravager.
Death by dragon? I'm surprised there was enough to bury.
Do you know, I never expected that the door we found back in the Vault of the Beloved would lead here.
Oh, right. They used to be higher.
There's
Did the necropolis shuffle around its rooms again?
It did. We'll have some work ahead, leading people here on the days of public mourning.
I see, sorry. Manfred, look at the spirits here.
Visiting your fellow undead, Manfred?
Oh, he's just living his best on life. I'm for it. Have fun, buddy. Sorry for keeping you waiting, sir.
Could you light the next candle?
I could, yes. There you go. Done and dusted.
Aha! One of my favorite flowers! A variegated weeping widower.
You know your plants.
Alchemy is my hobby. It's a break from teaching spirit calling and theoretical applied metaphysics.
That's some advanced necromancy.
Well, feel free to browse my books in the lighthouse. I just found a wonderful work on chronological transection in the Fade. This way, Rook.
Thank you. Sorry, I've got to pick this up,
Bell
though.
did its job. Not a trace of despair demons.
No.
I mean, spirits.
It's all right. You've been away from the Watchers a while.
Thanks. Everyone outside the necropolis uses demons instead of spirits all the time.
I shan't judge any slips.
Thank you for being understanding. Oh, more candles.
You'll need to light these candles as well.
I am ready to do it. Don't worry. I'm here. Ready. Done.
Open your hearts to the final day, companion of all the ages.
You still have the old ritual memorized?
Like I said, a watcher should have some standards.
The spirits gather. Only a few more candles. Follow me.
Okay. There's one here. There's a wisp.
Ah, look here.
Just chilling. Cute.
Oh, you're precious.
They're always
Little
so
wiggly
drawn to
tentacles.
necromancers, aren't they? We're also enjoying the gardens, but we've one last ritual ahead. On your way, my friend.
Spirits really are your specialty.
I've always had a rapport with them. Even as a child, they were my companions.
After you started training here?
After I was orphaned.
Oh.
Sorry.
A collapsed building, swift deaths. After the funeral, the Watchers took me in.
They did the same with me.
We're not so different. Watchers discovered me down here as a foundling.
I'd heard a mage was found as an infant in the necropolis.
Well, I ran around Navarra's streets before my magic called. You settled in better.
I needed time. When I first arrived, I was terrified.
Understandably.
You still joined the Watchers.
They're what saved me. Come, the next set of graves lies ahead.
Yes, they do indeed. It is nice, though. Oh, sorry.
Please,
Yep.
light the next candles if you would.
I'm on it.
There's much to recommend about the rhythm of a ceremony. It eases our worst hours. As a boy, the Watcher's rituals were exactly what I needed to steady my days with purpose.
If our necropolis teaches us anything, it's to face life and death.
I was grateful for it, Rook. Immensely.
Must have been tough.
All
As a
this
kid.
Pageantry, this magnificent gloom and its rites. I ask you, Rook, what is it for?
Let no Watcher forget that our greatest treasury is our dead.
Yes, exactly, exactly. This place is an abundance of history, of magic, of memories. The Watchers preserve it so the living may draw comfort from those who've gone before.
Which is good. A nice sentiment. No one is forgotten. There we go. I was chilling with that
We must
wisp.
get to the candle, please, Manfred.
I've resurrected simple undead before, but I've never seen a wisp animate a corpse so smoothly.
He's taken remarkably well to having a body, haven't you, Manfred?
The way he walked.
Here
Oh.
are the last candles you'll need to light.
Yep. Thank you.
Once you're ready, we'll need to ring the bell.
I'm ready. You can do it. Because apparently I can't. I'm not quite advanced enough, I'm sorry. I need a pro.
Let the rites be acknowledged. Our bonds seen and sealed.
We honor the listening spirits.
Hello.
Hail from the abyss.
We witness, good watchers, faith kept in all our paths.
It's been a while since I saw greater spirits of the necropolis.
Those two in particular are amongst our oldest friends. We'll need to ring the bell once more to close out the departing ceremony.
Alright. That will be your task again, because, like I said, you're more experienced than our Rook is.
So you were really afraid of this place as a child?
It wasn't the necropolis itself, but what was draped around it.
Death.
Have you ever been frightened by the thought of dying, Rook?
I think for me, I don't know. It doesn't bother me to the point because it's like I kind of have to. You have to accept that. That is what we all do at some point, right? It's just inevitable. I don't want to antagonize him though, because he's obviously clearly kind of traumatized by what happened when he was a kid. I'm just getting a feeling, you know? But then maybe it's like a combination between like avoid thinking about it as well. Like it doesn't bother me because I'm not thinking about it all the time. I don't know.
Watcher or not, I don't dwell on it.
It wasn't a choice for me when I was younger.
No.
That's when I discovered I possess a great terror of dying. It goes beyond dread. Can't be reasoned with or soothed over. It comes without warning. In the dead of night, sunlit streets, a raw, strangling fear struck somewhere deep past the heart.
That's an issue for a necromancer.
Oddly, I discovered I wasn't alone. I debated this fear with friends. I argued with teachers. Yet, it lingered.
He's made tea.
Manfred's right. That's maudlin enough. There are struggles, but a watcher should always find peace amongst the graves. And what sort of homecoming would this be for you if we didn't end with some light refreshment?
Trying to impress? I like it.
Did you set all this up to make a good impression?
Of course not. I was only...
Because it's working.
Then it's my pleasure to share the tranquility of this place with you.
Thank you. And thank you, Manfred, for the tea. I like tea. Poor guy, dude. That's rough. Oh.
With all my regards. Oh, but I don't want them to think me homesick.
Hi, Emmrich.
Rook, hello. Just composing a few letters.
Hello.
The other watchers have been most interested in our adventures.
You have more credibility than I do back home.
Perhaps. Speaking of home, have we really never met around the necropolis before? Even in passing?
No, I'd remember. I was like, I saw you lecture once.
Hold on. There was a lecture 2 years ago. Self-abnegation techniques for sub-astral navigation?
Yes, that was me.
Right. A professor challenged you, then one of the higher dead broke in and argued with her.
Drama.
And then the wraiths! What a conference that was.
Oh no. How are things back home?
I miss anything big around the necropolis while I was gone?
Caspar I led a stately procession around the wards of his tomb palace.
That hasn't happened in 300 years.
No one knows what occasioned it. Oh, and necromancers outside the Morn Watch attempted to claim the funerary dead. Again!
We're just having a moment, like a catch-up moment for the backstory. Don't mind us. But we get the funerary dead.
It's right in the Royal Charter. Only Mortalitasi ascended to the Morn Watch have final authority in the necropolis.
I've had to explain the distinction between Mortalitasi and Watchers a dozen times since leaving home.
But it's simple. Every Navarra necromancer is called a Mortalitasi, and some Mortalitasi join the Morn Watch. Done.
Exactly. One would think.
Apparently it's just not that simple for everyone else. Any new occult dangers, apart from the freaks that we saw earlier today, we're not going to talk about. You can write about that. We got our asses beat by a level 40 dragon that I shouldn't have encountered, but I did anyway. That's a fun story. Everyone will love it.
I should fulfill my Watcher oaths and ask, any supernatural trouble in Navarra?
A gathering of pride spirits down in Cumberland, easily dispelled. And we finally stopped those wandering cenotaphs from appearing in the Weeping Vale. That took some effort. Nothing else, aside from the elven gods disrupting the Fade.
I sense and yet?
And yet...
There's so much more than spirits in the Fade. Entities and instrumentalities we know only by their shadows.
If you've spotted something in the Fades...
I'm not sure. It's only an occasional stillness where movement and light should be. Let's hope I'm imagining things.
Hopefully not a cause for concern. You mentioned homesickness.
I couldn't help overhearing the word homesick.
Oh, I'm fine. Completely absorbed in our venture. But if I were home, I'd be preparing for new students or requests to speak to the dead.
Corpse whispering requests?
Can people just ask you to show up for some corpse whispering?
Oh, nothing official. There are very few of us. but we help here and there, questioning a victim of murder, clearing up disputed wills, and sometimes fetching back last words from a loved one.
Ever corpse whisper the king? Could you imagine?
Have you used corpse whispering on King Marcus?
Whatever are you talking about?
Oh, come on.
His Majesty's health is a delicate subject. Besides, the palace necromancers aren't watchers. They've their own corpse whisperer.
Ah, so King Marcus is dead. Or undead.
Half the nobility must suspect by now. Can you imagine what the other kingdoms would think? I stay well clear of it.
Getting all the juicy gossip. Did you give up your classes?
You didn't stop teaching just to be with us, did you?
I'm long overdue for a sabbatical. Besides, do you know how many students the faculty wanted in my class next season? 10! How's one meant to tailor separate lessons for 10 pupils at a time? Honestly.
Honestly, indeed. I'll see you around, Emmrich. That was
good to chat.
Nice.
I'll let you get back to your letter.
Before you go, I wanted to thank you for your company in the Memorial Gardens.
It was nice.
There's another ceremony I have to perform there. If you'd like to visit again. Not yet, but soon.
I enjoy your company. There we go.
You know I can't turn down spending more time with you.
All right.
How lovely to hear you say so.
Let's just
I'll always
try and
be glad
be
to show you around
less
the tombs, my dear.
simpish.
At your pleasure.
I'll take you up on that.
Yeah, please.
Wonderful. Until then.
Oh, don't. No, Rook, why did you do that? It was going reasonably well, and then you did the awkward leaving pose, the finger guns. Harsh is oddly quiet.
Oh, that's interesting.
What is?
What?
That chill, just now. Someone, yes, a death nearby, some ages ago. What an extraordinary flux of emotions to create such an imprint.
Are you doing death mage stuff?
If I found the right parts, I could ask how they died.
What? Why?
Because they could have been murdered, Tash, and we would help solve the case, or just, I don't know, curiosity. I was just saying Tash was kind of quiet, and then, of course, that had to happen. What is... Oh, it's level 30, we can do that. Oh yeah, that's... Oh.
I think this wisp wants something.
The wisp wants something. I didn't mean to do that. I thought for a moment that, right. I want him to stop that, please. Right, there you go, Tash. I keep getting hit. Okay, go on.
That thing looked like your...
Nice.
Manfred. Manfred better not do anything like this.
No.
Manfred would never be so vicious. Though, when pressed the wrong way, errant spirits of curiosity sometimes turn to malice.
Oh. Manfred's just vibing. As I said before, living his best unlife. He's just vibing. Okay, Davrin. Let's see what you're up to with Asan and Manfred.
Okay, that's enough. Quiet now. Fine. Who wants a treat?
The magic words. Manfred, I do. There we go.
Me, I want one.
Well, I don't have any.
It was a joke, don't worry, man.
Why'd you get my hopes up?
A little white lie to quell the riot.
Are you sure it's little to them?
See, you can't...
Yeah, Davrin, where's my treat?
It's sad.
Come on, guys, give me a break. Look.
Look, that's exactly what happens when you say the word treat to Jeffrey. And, yeah, if he doesn't get one, he looks very sad indeed. My sister does that to him. I can't say no to his little face. I'm like, okay, here you go. You've got to have one. Be a good boy. I'm a softie, I think. I'm too soft. Be nice to Davrin, please, you two.
Guys, Davrin's really tired. Trying to fight archdemons and evil gods. Yeah, that's not gonna work. Sorry.
She's just peacing out.
You can't just leave me with it.
I think she absolutely can, bro. Manfred, you were told to behave. Hassan's being a bad influence. Bad influence, I tell ya. Okay, I think that's a good place for us to leave off for now. We will go hang out with Tash and the rest of the crew next time around. We've also got something about the Halls of Valor, which I don't know what that is, but we need to go check it out. And then maybe we can go speak to Morrigan in Docktown, depending on how many like other side quests just pop up. I don't want to make any more like mistakes that I did before. I learned my lesson. I'm now very wary of any side quests popping up. I need to complete them. So I'm going to say thank you everyone for watching. I really do appreciate it. I hope you all take care, and I will see you again very soon.